Hey, welcome back, everybody. Listen, if you loved The Tempest, you're going to love Love's Labor's Lost, because this is the second production of the summer for Shakespeare in the Park. And it's just amazing. You're going to love it. It's one of Shakespeare's comedies. Well, Executive Managing Director Lisa Ludwig is back with one of the stars of the show, Daryl Samira. And it's wonderful that we're talking about your second production, because the first one, The Tempest, was so well received.
Huge success. I mean, over 20,000 people on the Hill. The weather, after this terrible spring we had, the weather was perfect. And, you know, people came out in droves. They packed their picnic, brought their drinks, and enjoyed a great show in a beautiful Olmsted Park. You couldn't ask for a nicer setting.
Well, we now have another opportunity for you to go and enjoy Shakespeare. Daryl, Love's Labor's Lost, as I said, it's a comedy, and tell us a little about it.
So, Love's Labor's Lost is, the plot is really simple, really. The King of Navarre has 3 best friends, and they sign an oath to study for the next 3 years, devote themselves to scholarship. But in the next 3 years, they're also not supposed to see any women. And they're not supposed to, they're only supposed to eat 1 meal a day and sleep 3 hours every night. So my character is Lord Baroon. He's a bit of the rebel of the group, and he points out the potential problems with this oath. He signs it anyway, but then also notes that, hey, King, the Princess of France is coming. With her 3 ladies in waiting. So
hijinks.
Yeah, they're cute. Daryl, you play this part. You must have a favorite line.
Oh, God. You know, this is also, I think, some of Shakespeare's most gorgeous language. And one of the lines that I get to say is, when love speaks, the voice of all the gods makes heaven drowsy with the harmony.
Wow.
Well, that is beautiful.
That's beautiful. You have to stop and think about that. Every word is filled with so much meaning.
Yeah.
You have to think about it. I mean, every sentence is so colorful.
Yes. Yeah, it's one of my favorite lines.
Wow. So you must have loved getting a role in this and getting to say that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's a gift to be able to share this language, but it's not only just about the language. You know, for people that don't have a lot of Shakespeare exposure, you know, the actors, the cast is so good about representing the story physically as well. So you can tell what's going on, even if you don't understand all the words. There's a lot of slapstick comedy, so you know, even without words, there's a lot of laughter happening in the rehearsal room.
All right, can't wait to see you. Now, listen, the show starts at 7:15. What time do you advise people to get there to get a good seat on the Hill?
You know, I mean, people get there a couple hours early. They have their favorite spot. Like, I want to sit in the middle of the hill or under the trees. So it really depends on how close you want to get to the action. This year, we are offering actually convenience seating, we call it. We have 25 chairs available. For $25, you can reserve it, and we will have it in the center of the Hill waiting for you with your name on it.
Wow.
Because we found a lot of our audience members over the years, they're working until 6 o'clock, and they're like, I can't get there and get a seat. I have to sit way in back. And so we wanted to try this year, so we call it convenience seating. You can call the office any day before noon, and we'll reserve that seat for $25 with your name on it. You can show up with just your picnic basket, you know, 10 minutes before the show, plop down and have a great
Did you have that for The Tempest too?
We did.
And how did it go?
Just started. It went well. We were just easing into it this year. So now we're promoting it a little bit more because people loved it.
Yeah. All right. So listen, all you have to do is get in touch with you, right?
Yes. They can call the office 856-4533 or go to our website, shakespeareindelawarepark.org, and find out all this information.
Okay. So that's what you want to do, especially for this special convenience seating, okay? And they're going to pass the hat anyway. So this way you can kind of do it up front. Get your seat and you're going to be all set.
That's right.
When you get there. All right. Love's Labor's Lost. The show starts July 25th through August 18th, and it's going to be, again, another wonderful production, and the weather has been just fabulous. So go and enjoy the talent that we have here in Western New York, up on the Hill with Shakespeare in the Park.